Today, we know a lot more than we did 20 years ago about the mechanisms by which schooling diminishes student creativity, student curiosity, and enjoyment of learning. We can use this knowledge to accelerate student achievement, satisfaction, and personalized deep learning. Imagine Gia. She has a little library under her mattress she thinks her parents don't know about. Past her bedtime, her bright eyes devour the pages as she follows Nancy Drew on thrilling adventures. Cozy in her little nest under the covers, she thinks about how good she is at solving puzzles, just like her hero. She's a little tired going to school in the morning, but wonderful news is waiting. Her class is going to have a reading challenge. Starting with A Wrinkle in Time, she's given a list of great books to choose from. Her teacher shares that whoever reads the most pages each day will win a candy. This is a challenge that Gia is up for. Every evening, she forces herself to read just a bit extra so that she can win the morning's prize. It worked. The teacher was delighted to let her parents know she read more pages than ever. And Gia felt very proud knowing she had worked hard. That night, it felt good to her to go to bed without the pressure of reading. She told herself that she'd get back to Nancy Drew soon, but somehow school and activities just kept her too busy. Gia's agency around reading had diminished. Instead of reading out of curiosity and enjoyment, Gia began reading for rewards and good grades. Regrettably, it is more the rule than the exception that students work to earn grades rather than enjoying learning. They game the system to get the most reward for the least effort. They themselves are convinced they wouldn't work hard unless someone made them. And since they believe it to be true, it is. Learner agency feels a lot like Gia reading under the covers at night. What Seymour Papert referred to as hard fun. Agentic learners take ownership of their learning and academic career because they have both the will and the skill to do so. Will refers to the quality of the learner's motivation. The over 20 years of science behind self-determination theory says that intrinsic motivation and other high quality forms of motivation tend to occur in an environment that meets the learner's basic psychological needs. And I'm sure you've heard them before: autonomy, mastery, relatedness. Skill refers to the quality of a learner's ability to productively apply their motivation. Metacognitive skills include the ability to plan, monitor, evaluate, and make changes to their behaviors in order to confront challenges ever more effectively. When students have both the will and the skill, they often get to experience the thrill of being intrinsically motivated learners, of doing a task purely for the enjoyment or satisfaction of it, of experiencing a state of flow where time falls away and they become engrossed in their task, of working for understanding or out of curiosity instead of receiving rewards or avoiding punishments. When learner agency is engaged, the learners themselves become the most impactful accelerators.